Alright, we're still playing this modern league. It's a competitive league. We're 1-1. This is match 3. Alright. This is actually a pretty good hand. I think I'm going to keep it. No removal, no real threats, but we can play a long game with this hand. I'm lagging just a little bit. I think we're going to fetch Shock first. It's going to be Watery Grave. We're going to Serum Visions. I like to fetch before I cast Serum Visions. If I play Spire Bluff Canal first and then cast Serum Visions, it's going to be real awkward when I top 2 cards. If I ever, very rarely do top 2 cards, but if you top 2 cards, you don't really want to fetch a turn afterwards. So I would rather get this out of the way first. And playing Spire Bluff Canal on turn 1 rather than 2 does not make much of a difference. I actually do not really want Spell Snare when we have all of this other stuff. The third land is interesting when we have double Snapcaster Mage. I don't really want Spell Snare. Do I want this swamp? I'm going to say I do. Inspiring Vantage. So just burn. Okay, well. That's fair. They are going to give us a swamp here. There you go. Ooh, okay. You know what? I will flash Snapcaster Mage in and try and block. Because Snapcaster Mage is not especially good in this matchup. Unless he plays something worth mana leaking here. Delver. I do want a Delver. No. This one. Yeah. Alright, he didn't try to stop it. Yeah, okay. Well, let's play the Swamp because he knows about it, and we'll play Delver and take some damage. Kind of sucks, but... Do we just take this? It's either take it or flash in Snapcaster Mage and try to block again. Which is still taking 2 when he has 5 cards in hand. I can't really cast anything until that thing's dead. So I think we're going to go for this. This kind of sucks still, but this is the nature of this match pre-board. And even post-board. Yeah, okay, I guess. Alright, okay. Yeah, sure. I guess I have to take that. Yeah, this really just needs to flip. There's not really any good situation for me at this point. I don't really like mana leaks in this matchup quite a bit. Terminate's pretty good, quite honestly. Okay, I terminate this. Get Rift Bolted, I guess? And then counter the next thing he plays? That seems... Ugh. This seems so loose. We're in a bad spot. Yeah. This is sort of how you have to play, though. Yeah. Hopefully it's a 2-mana spell. No. Okay. Alright. He's going to make us use mana on our turn. We're just going to counter that. Absolutely. This is like kind of bad. Alright. This was a decent hand against non-burn decks, you know. Okay, Suspending Rift Bolt is not what we want to see. Yeah. Alright, counter that. Draw Deprive. Hope he has nothing. Now, okay. Red Boar, that's not... and we're just dead. Alright. Yeah, this is burn. Some people have 3 Collective Brutality between the main and the side. That's possible that we should do that, but as of now, my sideboard is only 1 Collective Brutality and a couple counter spells, because those are usually pretty good. Electrolyze. I really don't like casting big spells unless they're Goblins Command, in which they're like 2-for-1s. Like I'm killing a Goblin Guide and making them discard a card. Goblins Command's pretty good, but all other modes are pretty bad with this card. I don't really like Dreadport. I don't really like the 2-mana removal spells in general. Like we have Fatal Push, Lightning Bolt, Terminate. That's like enough. Snapcaster Mage more or less just functions as that. I like the Fatal Pushes because you're not losing out on mana. I like these guys because they just brick wall some things. Spell Snare. Mana Leak's pretty good. I'm actually going to cut a Snapcaster Mage. This is one matchup where I would definitely do that. Alright, I'll try that. This is a bad one. It's a sad, sad hand. I'll keep this. This is fine. I'm not sure I'll cast Young Pyromancer this game. I might just discard it to Collective Brutality. I basically just always want 3 modes on this. Every one of these are great. Okay, well, keep in mind. Opponent went to 6. You know, I could fetch for Island now. So you know what? Ugh. That sounds atrocious. That's not what I want. Okay. I'm gonna fetch for Steam Vents if I have to bolt something anyway. So. I mean, I'm going to fetch for Steam Winds anyway, but it's going to be untapped if I have to bolt something. Yeah. Whereas if I kept Mountain on top of my deck, I could play that. No, I could play that. Yeah, I'm just going to have to get a Steam Winds here. Yeah. See what they give me here. Island. Huh. Well, that's pretty good, honestly. You know what? I'm actually not gonna use this bolt. I'm gonna take this too and just have all 3 modes on Collective Brutality. Yeah, just fantastic. What are we going to discard is the question. Bolt? I almost want to pitch Bolt. I kind of want to pitch Dispel, actually. So it's going to be Pyromancer plus Dispel, I think. Oddly enough. Ooh, not this. Pyromancer. It's between Bolt Island and Dispel. Because I definitely need to play Tasigur next turn. Kind of sucks. It depends what's in his hand. I'm sure I'm going to have a target for Dispel. I'm not sure I'm going to have a target for Lightning Bolt. And I'm going to brick wall everything he plays with Tasigur anyway, and then I can Dispel the Searing Blaze or Lightning Bolt or whatever he tries to use to kill this. Yeah, I guess that means pitch Lightning Bolt. Oddly enough. If I had Fetch Shocked and killed this, I would have had the same outcome here. Interestingly. Because I would have had this on 2 modes, which would be Drain Opponent and Duress them. I say Duress, but I don't know what the actual effect is. Take an instant or sorcery. I don't know what that is. Okay, so they have basically nothing that is going to mess me up super bad. I sort of like taking... Searing Blaze doesn't really do much to my hand. Boros Charm is just the most damage. Deflecting Palm and Boros Charm both do 4, I guess. Rift Bolt is probably the worst. Thinking of picking Searing Blaze. Because that has potential to actually kill my creature. Because if he goes just Suspend Rift Bolt, and then he casts Searing Blaze the next turn, well, then I can Dispel it. I'm in pretty good shape regardless. Whenever you cast Collective Brutality against this deck, you're in good shape. I'm going to take Searing Blaze, though. So, let's see. Rift Bolt, Boros Charm, Deflecting Palm, Wooded Foothills. I don't know if I would board it Deflecting Palm against Grixis Delver. If you board it in against Delver, you should just main deck it. You know? Because the max you're going to get is like 4 or 5 damage, and it's in some weird situation, and subject to counters, and blah, 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 blah. It's really good when you're preventing, like, Worm Coil Engine damage, or something. Like, what does it say? It's only the next time a source of your choice will deal damage to you. Like, it's good when you're playing it against, like, Ulamog or something. That's great. Alright, well, we're going to have 2 mana Tasigur with Dispel mana up. Ugh. It sucks. I don't think we're going to be able to block the Monastery Swift Spear. Because he's probably going to... Well... Never mind. He suspended this. He used this. If he targets Tasigur, I guess I'm just not going to block this. That's fine. He only has 2 cards in hand. I'm at 18. It's a lot. I just counter whatever tries to kill this. I gotta sit like that more. Let's do the task again. You can't really see my arm, but I'm trying to do that too. It's a good look. Is he? Yeah. 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 There's like 3 triggers involved with the suspend. It is targeting me, which is fine. I'll counter his Path to Exile targeting Tassiger too. For whatever that's worth. Oh wow. Okay. I'm just mono counter spells. I guess I just counter his burn. I think okay. Do I erase him? If I counter every burn spell he plays for the rest of the game? I think I do. Knowing when to turn a corner. Deflecting Fall? Yeah, I guess he does have that card. I mean, I knew about this. Mana Leak's gonna be... Yeah. I'd rather just counter that. That's why this card's not very good against me. Like, it's not... He was only going to get 4 damage. What did he side out for this? If he sided out Boros Charm, like, this is just fucking way worse than that. This is good against decks like Tron or something. We'll just counter this. Now he's at 8, and he's dead in 2 turns. Yeah. I mean, he's tried to play both of these, actually, so we don't know what's in his hand anymore. It's only 1 card, though. Can't be that great. Well, we're not blocking, that's for sure. Okay, no. I'll swing with this guy and Mana Leak his second deflecting palm, I guess. Good call. Alright, yeah. And he can fetch Shock for a path, and I should have attacked with Delver, I guess. But, yeah, okay. Yep. I don't think he should sideboard like that. I think we're just going to keep this the same. Yeah. Yeah. Burn doesn't play enough creatures to warrant this much removal. Like, do I want Young Pyromancer over, like, Terminate? I don't know. I'm playing it, though. Not sure if it's correct. Okay, well, we have a lot of things to interact with our opponent. They're on the play. If they play Goblin Guide and hit us, then our response on our turn is Polluted Delta, fetch Shock, shoot it with Lightning Bolt, which kind of sucks, to say the least. Yeah, we'll keep it. This is a fine hand. This is like a very good hand, honestly. But, like, I'm still sort of uncomfortable because it still doesn't beat Burn on a normal game. We got another Spell Snare. That's kind of lame. Alright, well he won't play around the second spell snare. Let's let our opponent swing first. Whew! Alright, we're gonna fetch in between triggers. Alrighty. We got young Pyromancer coming. We do want that, but we gotta do this. Kind of sucks. We're gonna go real low. No, still got a young Pyromancer. That's pretty weird. Yeah. Bolt, 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 bolt. Yeah. Shoot me. Sort of sucks. I expect my opponent to just kill me next turn. Because if they have, like, Searing Blaze or something, this Pyromancer is gonna just die really hard. It's possible I cast Serum Visions, though, and hold up a Spell Snare. He knows I have Spell Snare, though. I definitely want a third land so that I can kill this. This is going to get a lot of damage in. Let's do this. I did draw a Bolt, though. Bottom this. I will take another land. Yeah. We're not going to take another hit from this, I guess. So that's okay. And he has another land. And we're going to shoot this. Bolt, 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 bolt. Yeah, sure. We're not immediately dead, though. So that's got to count for something. Boros Charm. Lightning Blades. Okay. Now this kind of sucks because we can't really play anything. Them playing like any 2 spells is pretty bad. We do have all these counter spells now. And we do need to finish the game at some point. Playing Pyromancer feels so bad, though. When we're at 4. Fatal Push. Let's see, if we play Pyromancer and hold up a Spell Snare, we're dead to 2 spells. Like any 1 mana plus 2 mana spell kills us. Well, no, it doesn't if we play Pyromancer, because then no 1 mana spell does 4 damage. And we can counter a Searing Blaze. All right. Let's turn this corner. I don't want to Fatal Push a creature. I would rather just... Oh, wow, he just doesn't have anything. Okay. That's an interesting way to go. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't want to fetch. I definitely want this. I don't really want a Thought Scour or a Serum Visions. I will take this, though, and discard this Thought Scour, probably. Oh, man. This is still a very rough spot. I don't even want to attack with Young Pyromancer, because if he's playing the Deflecting Palm still, which is not a good card against me, but like if he's playing it, it kills me here when I attack. So let's do this and two modes, being this and reveal their hand. Pitching Thought Scour. It's Thought Scour or Fatal Push, and I think Thought Scour is just way worse. Alright, so what do they got? Opponent is drawing like trash. Okie dokie. We're lucking out here. Hopefully we can end the game in a couple turns. Because now they have to draw running burn spells to kill me. And we have 3 counter spells. So there's really just no beating us at this point. Yeah. So they played the Stomping Ground. I am inclined to play 1-mana Tasigur, but does that speed up the clock at all? Not really. This Mana Leak looks really bad, honestly. Kind of awkward. Yeah, let's just cast this guy. I might want Lightning Bolt. What? No. Yeah. This does not kill him next turn, but if I draw like Snapcaster Mage, I can bolt him to death probably. Jeez. Okay. Not gonna play that. Sure. If he plays a creature, we just Fatal Push it. So we're just not... This is just like, I'm kind of anxious about this game, but there's actually no way we lose, really, that I can think of. So, I don't know. This is just the state of playing against Burn. You kind of feel anxious for no discernible reason. Because, like, we have every counterspell in the world. I don't even think I counter that. Do I counter that? No, because I go to 3, and then he still has to have... maybe I do counter that. Because I can't counter Lightning Bolt. He plays Lightning Bolt. Let's counter that. Yeah, let's counter that. He does definitely kill us if he has another... If he has, like, running 1-mana spells. He definitely... Or not 2-mana spells. He could have, like, Rift Bolt, I guess. Well, no, if he has Rift Bolt... Does he have to shock that in play? No, okay. Searing Blaze. Again, that kills us, so... That kills us if he has a Lightning Bolt, so I'm going to counter that while I can. This is actually a lot closer than I thought, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Well, playing against Burn. Always very stressful for Grixis Delver. But we won. So stay tuned for match 4, I guess.